So, you guys know I love Tyus Jones. I got a man crush on Tyus Jones in a way. I guess that sounded no homo, but this guy is a guy that I want on so many teams because I'm like, dude, he's like the perfect floor general. Okay, I think he's a guy who, as a backup, he's the best backup point guard in the entire NBA, arguably. As a starter, I think he's an above average starter. The Memphis Grizzlies are evaluating his trade market for Tyus Jones. What is his trade market? I think an unprotected first and like a role player is what it is. What do you guys think? Now, the Memphis Grizzlies are exploring trade opportunities involving Tyus Jones, sources tell Jake Fischer of Yahoo Sports. With Ja Morant suspended for the first 25 games of the 23-24 season, you'd figure Tyus Jones would play a key role for the Grizzlies, all right? And Tyus Jones' 2-year, $30 million contract is what I keep telling that I think D'Angelo Russell will probably sign at most. And that's because Tyus Jones is what every team wants as a backup point guard, even sometimes as their starter. And I just want to pull up Tyus Jones' stats as a starter specifically over the last few years. They're actually pretty dope. And I fell in love with him when he was on my Timberwolves. And as this past year, 22 games he started, he averaged 16.5 points, 8.1 assists, 4 rebounds, shot 41.5% from three on about 4.8 attempts from three, and attempted 12.8 field goals a night on 50% and got to the free throw line twice a night. Now, if we go back to 21 to 22, he started that season 23 games and averaged 13 points, dished out a little over 6.5 assists, 3 rebounds, shot 39% from 3 on 4 attempts a night, 45% from the field, about 11 attempts a night, and got to the free throw line again 2 times. Okay. And the last full season that he was an actual starter, which really has been never, even on my Timberwolves, we didn't give him the starting reign. Okay. He's gotten his most minutes, like literally with the Grizzlies. But back in his last year, I think it was 18-19 was with the Timberwolves, and that year we gave him about a 23 game run as a starter, and he averaged 11 points during that time, 7.5 assists, 3 rebounds, and shot 33% from 3. That was like 5 years ago. But Tyus Jones is a dog and everybody should want him. Okay, he's a great floor general, efficient shooter, plays defense. And Jones could be looking at an opportunity maybe to land a full-time starting point guard role with the team. And you have to understand, this guy's only 27. Okay, yeah, he's 6'1", 6 foot. Okay. And Jones re-signed with the Grizzlies during the 2022 offseason on a 2-year, $30 million deal. Jones had discussions with the San Antonio Spurs, but they no longer appeared to be an option due to the presence of his brothers, Tre Jones. The Clippers and Raptors could be options for Jones. Clippers could offer the Grizzlies a multitude of players, and they have done deals before. Marcus Morris could be a guy, but I think personally a package of send Terrence Mann, Amir Coffey, and I mean that might do it. Terrence Mann and Amir Coffey for Tyus Jones. Would you guys do that? I think that really helps him out there. I don't know. I do want to hear your guys' opinion on Tyus Jones. Am I overvaluing him? I just think every time he's been given the opportunity, he has shown up, and I think that's something that shows. And he's always healthy. He's always healthy. So I personally think, hey, if you're the Grizzlies, makes a lot of sense for you guys to go out and get yourself a guy some wing players if you think that's what needs to be done. But I definitely think Tyus Jones is a guy that's underrated, has value, and will continue to be good. So let me hear your thoughts down below.